Hello everyone, Tashi here and welcome to my channel. Today's pick a card reading, we will be channeling any messages and any advice from your future self. So we'll be getting any advice that will assist you in moving towards a more abundant and happy future. As you can see, we have 4 options here. So if you prefer to choose without crystals, then pause the video now because I'm going to add crystals in just a moment. Okay, so these are your crystals. Group 1, we have rose quartz. Group 2, we have moonkite. Group 3 is sodalite. And group 4 is black tourmaline. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. Take a good look at each option, and whatever option your intuition guides you to, then that is the option for you. Now is the time to pause the video if you need more time to decide what option is for you. Then once you've decided, scroll down to the description box and click the link to take you to your reading, or just click the chapters at the bottom of the screen and I'll see you over there. Hello Group 1, if you chose this rose quartz, then this will be your reading on what your future self wants you to know. We'll be getting any messages from your future self today. Now these cards are a bit of an energy check. An energy check for right now. They'll be representing your current self, your current energy, and what you are going through right now. So if this doesn't resonate with you, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. But you got 2 Earth Magic Oracle cards here today. The other groups, when I was doing the preparation, only got 1, but 2 popped out for you. And we've got Gaia, Nurturing, and New Moon, Promise. And then your 2 Tarot cards are the King of Cups and the Page of Wands. So you are going through a stage of nurturing yourself, I feel, Group 1. You're in a stage of trying to open your heart and receive from others around you, and trust that others around you will nurture you like you have them. This is you time, Group 1. I'm feeling this is a lesson you have really been working on lately, teaching yourself to receive rather than constantly give. Nurturing yourself and your needs, putting yourself first. This is something you've been working on. And with the New Moon Promise card, I'm feeling from the New Moon card and the Page of Wands, actually. If I can pick him up. The struggle is real. So the New Moon and the Page of Wands, I'm feeling you are in this beginning stages of a new project or the beginning stages of a new relationship. You're working on something that you feel strongly about, working on manifesting your desires at this time. It could be just working on manifestations as well. But if it is a project, you're in the initial stages with this idea. The idea is there, but you haven't fully put any action towards it. You are not only trying to nurture yourself in a health sense, spend more time outdoors, get your hair done, have time for you, but also in an internal sense, I feel, with this new love or this new idea. You want to feel passion again. You want to feel passionate about something, feel good about what you're doing and where you're going, Group 1. You're ready to find that courage to move forward on this idea or new relationship, this new passion of yours. You're having this new burst of inspirational energy. You're ready for a new adventure, I feel. And then we have the King of Cups here. You're ready to be more in tune with your true wants, desires, needs in life. Get in touch with your emotions and become more intuitive. For some, you may be in the process of developing your psychic abilities. I'm seeing with the King of Cups and Gaia actually that you are a natural nurturer, group one, always taking care of others, always being caring and kind to others, but you're at this point where you just want to be kinder to yourself. That's what I'm picking up in your current energy here. So if that sounds like you, then stick around. If it doesn't, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. But that's what I'm picking up there. So we'll just get these cards out of the road. So your first group of cards is what your future self wants you to focus on right now, group one. What your future self wants you to focus on now that will benefit you in the future. So we've got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. The Knight of Cups. The Three of Wands. The Lovers. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Let's fit them all on here. Interesting. I'm feeling from the Pleiades card that your future self wants you to focus on not only growing on a soul level, because I'm sensing you are already working on that, like working on raising your vibration, but the Pleiadians, I think that's how you pronounce it. I read about it a while ago. But they're said to have originated from a specific cluster of stars, I believe. They're creative people, nurturing people, and loving people. And so I'm feeling here that your future self wants you to continue working on those creative goals, continue educating yourself on what makes you feel passionate and happy, on what brings you joy. Look further than you can even imagine and trust that you can do it. There's this healing quality about you, I'm feeling. There's this healing quality about you. I'm feeling you are the type of person who wants to help others, particularly from the energy we did in the first round of cards. This could be some kind of community service, some kind of, creative project or expression that you believe may inspire or influence others in a good way. Whatever that particular passion is that you have, group one, your future self wants you to focus on that. The Three of Wands is it's a sign that a positive outcome will occur from this idea or creative venture, this passion you have. This may not even be a specific project. It could just be you realizing how you want to live your life, your values and your beliefs. But I do feel there's a specific passion. There's a specific passion your future self is referring to here for most. Because with the Three of Wands here, it's telling me that if you focus on that, then things are going to unfold very positively for you. See the bigger picture. There is more. There is so much more out there, I'm hearing. I'm hearing take the leap and keep going. Take the leap and keep going. And I know the Fool isn't here, but I'm definitely getting Fool energy here. Take the leap into the unknown energy. You also have the Knight of Cups. I'm getting a few messages here in relation to the Knight of Cups. That's why I kind of skipped it, because I'm getting a few messages. So take what resonates, because one's rather specific. Your future self wants you to trust in your biggest dreams and focus on how you can achieve that dream. Follow your intuition and your heart towards what feels right. This passion you have, I'm feeling for some of you, you may have had trust issues in the past, and you need to trust yourself. But I'm also feeling from this card that if you are in a new romantic connection, your future self is asking you to give it a chance. Give it a chance. You've got the Lovers here. Work on the connection. Work on the connection and open your heart. This may be hard for some. This may be hard for some, but there is a strong message from your future self that you need to open your heart to yourself, to others around you, to the universe. Trust is a major message here. There are some choices that need to be made, group one. I'm feeling with the Lovers here, you need to choose a path and focus on that path that feels right, that makes you feel good. You may have recently been given some kind of crossroads in life and you're wondering what path to choose. Your future self is saying now is the time to evaluate what it is that your heart truly desires. Stop putting it off. Trust that feeling and walk down the road towards it. Because you will be successful. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This woman is independent. In the more common Pamela Coleman Smith or Rider-Waite deck, the woman is dressed in expensive clothes, standing in her garden, surrounded by pentacles, surrounded by coins, representing success and her desires coming true. Trust that your desires are reachable, group one, and focus on that, I'm hearing. The main message from your future self here is to focus on trust. Trust that you've got this and that you can do anything you want, group one. Your next row is a message from your future self on what you need to let go of. So we've got bring love into the situation. I certainly don't think you need to let go of love, but we'll get into it in a moment. The King of Wands reversed. The Seven of Pentacles. The Chariot reversed. And the Ace of Swords reversed. A lot of reversals here. A lot of reversals. You definitely don't need to let go of bringing love into situations. You definitely don't need to let go. No one should let go of bringing love into situations. You are a natural nurturer, so this would be impossible advice to take anyway, I feel. But this is the new moon in Aquarius. And the new moon in Aquarius is all about embracing your passions and finding that spark that makes you happy and fills your cup, which is definitely what you should be doing. I'm feeling here that your future self simply wants you to let go of that need to be a people pleaser. You can love a person and be there for a person without waiting on them hand and foot. In fact, it may be better for the people in your life to learn to do more for themselves, group one. I'm feeling you need to disengage a little from having to do everything, be everywhere. And you need to focus on yourself with this card coming up here. And you've got the King of Wands reversed. Let go of unrealistic expectations others have on you, or society has ingrained into you, and do what makes you feel joy and passion, what gives you joy and passion. I'm also feeling with the King of Wands in reverse here that you may need to be mindful that when you do make this decision to go down your true path, follow your passion or idea that feels right, Be mindful you don't step on anyone's toes to get there. I'm really not feeling in the energy that you'd be the type of person that would, but I had to say that because it popped into my head. I'm hearing be a team player. I'm hearing be a team player. You make decisions based off everything. You don't have to agree, but just keep an open mind and be a team player, I'm hearing. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm feeling with the Seven of Pentacles here, your future self wants you to let go of that need for everything to work out, for everything to run smoothly all of the time. Sometimes you are going to put energy into something and it's not going to run smoothly. Everything is a learning experience. With success comes failures. The Chariot in reverse here, understand that not everything has to open or happen. Not everything has to happen all at once, group one. Let go of the need to go, go, go and slow down and think. Progress towards your goals, yes. But remember that it doesn't come with the flick of the fingers. Sometimes I wish it did, but I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. Then we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse here. I'm feeling your future self wants you to let go of any negative self-talk here, group one. Swords deal with your mind, and so I'm feeling here the Ace of Swords in reverse here. I'm feeling your future self wants you to let go of any hurtful thoughts or words you have towards yourself, because that will only hinder the progress that you're making and will make. Let's get the remainder of your cards here. This row is advice from your future self. So we've got Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. The Hierophant, and the King of Cups. Page of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, the Hierophant and the King of Cups. And the Heart Guardian. These cards are beautiful. As I've been saying the whole time, open up your heart, group one. Trust in yourself and others around you. Move forward and beyond any fear you may have in relation to what makes your heart feel good. This could be, opening your heart to a specific person, opening your heart to a specific situation or passion. Just understand that you are lovable when you are completely yourself and you deserve the best kind of love. I'm feeling this card is also a sign to let others help you, accept help from others, group one. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Your future self wants you to learn from any failures you've had recently or will have. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is just another indication of this passion that you've been thinking about pursuing, this passion, hobby, or new job even. Your future self can see you may have been procrastinating over taking the first step. Again, your advice is to trust. And I'm sorry I keep saying that, but it's coming through strong. It's coming through strong. If this passion is constantly on your mind, but you feel like you aren't educated enough, like you aren't knowledgeable enough, then take the first steps towards finding that knowledge. Take the first steps towards educating yourself and trust that it will work. You've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Rest if you need to. Think about it a little if you need to. But those swords are coming out of the girl's back. In reverse, they're coming out. They're facing down and they're coming out. And so continuing to resist your true calling, that feeling of following your dreams because others might not agree, will only make you feel bad, make you feel worse, group one. And then we've got the Hierophant here. Love me a girl Hierophant. She pretty. She's badass. You may need to make contact with someone who is more knowledgeable on this subject, someone who can give you some advice and help you to develop your passion or goal, help you to expand your knowledge base. This may make you feel a little clearer on the best way to approach or the best way to take your first steps. The King of Cups, you connecting with those who you can trust and who are stable will help you find that emotional balance you need. And also I'm feeling help you to create those boundaries you so need for your emotional health, group one. Help you to let go of the constant need to assist others and not yourself. It's time to take your passions, your dreams, your true desires seriously, group one. Trust that it will work, believe that it will work, and do what makes you feel good, because ultimately that will bring you the most success. Your future self says so it must be true. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. That message, that's the message I'm getting from your future self. I hope this resonates. If it did, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Thanks, guys. Hello, group two. If you chose the Moonkite, then this will be your reading all about any messages from your future self. Getting any messages from your future self here today. These initial cards are going to be your energy check. They'll be representing your current energy and what you're going through right now. So if this doesn't resonate with you, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. But let's have a look at your cards. You've got Rain, Purification. And you've got the Fool in reverse. And, ooh, what is that? The Seven of Swords? Yep, the Seven of Swords. Not very good at my Roman numerals. I'm feeling with the Seven of Swords here that you've just been through something quite tricky. There's been some kind of betrayal in your life recently. You may have recently discovered you've been lied to, or someone wasn't telling you the whole truth about a situation, or an opportunity or a situation, a job even. It isn't what was advertised to you. It isn't what it appeared to be when you initially signed up. And the Fool in reverse here is telling me that you don't know where to go next. You don't know what the next steps are, what you should do. You are scared or hesitant to move forward in a situation because of the deception that you've been experiencing, group two. The situation you have recently been through is really making you hold back on moving forward. And so you're staying still. You're staying still. Rain, Purification. You are in purification mode, clearing out your mind, connecting with yourself, connecting with spirit, trying to find some answers, purifying your heart, group two, taking some time for yourself. You may be having a detox or trying to eat healthier. You are in contemplation mode, so to speak, contemplation mode and not sure how to move forward. So you're focusing on yourself right now while you figure the rest out. So if that sounds like you, then this is the reading for you, group two. If it doesn't sound like your current situation, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. This first row of cards is what your future self wants you to focus on right now. What to focus on now that will benefit you in the future. And we have Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. The Three of Cups. The Devil. The Ace of Swords. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Let's fit all of these in. Interesting. So, what your future self wants you to focus on right now. Group 2. The Three of Cups and the Devil. I'm actually hearing be selfish. I'm hearing be selfish. Now is the time for you to be a little selfish. The Three of Cups is all about getting out with friends and having a good time. Letting your hair down and relaxing. The Devil is about enjoying life's pleasures. The Devil in most cases represents something bad, but given it has shown up in your what to focus on, I'm feeling your future self wants you to indulge yourself, group 2. Get out and have fun, relax and enjoy life's pleasures. Get out and socialize. And don't, lay in that deception you've experienced. Don't let the deception get you down too much. Don't wallow in it. Now is you time. Your future self wants you to relax a little, unwind. Once you have more fun and let go of that situation that you've been through, a decision will come to you. You have the Ace of Swords here. A decision will come to you. The Ace of Swords is all about thinking logically. It is the power of the mind card. Once you cut yourself a break, go out and indulge a little with your friends. I'm feeling a very clear answer to your problem will eventuate. Once the pressure is off and you are in chill mode, I'm sensing something will come to you and it will be like an aha moment. How did I not see this before moment? You'll be able to focus more on being assertive and making clear decisions in your life. Once you cut yourself some slack, group 2, I'm seeing a new version of discipline will come to you. The kind that doesn't envelop every part of your existence. That kind that, the kind that will help you find that balance and be more aligned with yourself. Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in reverse can imply retreating, but I'm not feeling this in your future self's advice here, given the other cards. I'm feeling this is simply a sign to check in with yourself now and then. I'm also feeling you need to make sure your heart isn't closed off to things because of this situation in the past. And you've got Sisterhood of the Rose here. Sisterhood of the Rose. Get out in nature, take walks and look at all the beauty that's around you. I'm feeling your future self really wants you to focus on finding that balance between getting outside, spending time thinking about what it is you want and really connecting with your higher self, but also remembering to have fun too. Notice all of the beautiful and magical things that are around you and in your world. Focusing on this may help you to, one, have a more positive outlook on your life, but also help you to see clearly. Also help you to make those decisions that currently feel so overwhelming. Okay. And this next row represents what your future self wants you to let go of. So we've got, what do you need to release? Waning moon. That's kind of ironic coming out in this reading, in your what to let go of. The Page of Wands in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant. And the Queen of Pentacles. It's interesting that you got what you need to release, the what you need to release Moonology card in the what to let go of. But a sign I feel that you need to let go of what you can't control. Release any emotional baggage that you've been holding on to, group 2. The waning moon is all about softening, relaxing, and resting, surrendering to what is. Let go of having control over everything, group 2. I'm hearing. Let go of having to control everything. If this deception you've experienced has been in relation to an ex or current partner, it may simply be because you aren't ready and don't know what they aren't ready, not you. It might be that they aren't ready and don't know what they really want out of life. They may be quite unreliable. And so if this message resonates, I'd say let go of the need to control them or influence them. They need to work it out on their own. The Page of Wands reverse can also be an indication of that fear we were talking about earlier, that fear around not knowing what path to take, what direction to go in, at which I would say, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. It may benefit you to get out with your friends and try something new. Go take a pottery class or go hang gliding. I don't know. Like, just understand that not everything needs to work out. I'm feeling trying new things will be refreshing for you here. Take the pressure off having to do everything the right way. You don't always have to have everything together. You don't always have to have everything together. And know how everything has to be played out. You don't always have to have that meticulous structure in your life, that discipline in your life. I'm feeling what your future self really wants you to let go of, group 2, is that need to have your shit together at all times. I'm just getting this high pressure energy, this I must do everything right energy. Let go of the need to do everything traditionally. To do everything traditionally. That the way your family or society says you have to do it. I'm seeing a broken clock. Stop putting a time limit on everything, group 2. You don't need to be married right now. You don't need to own a home right now. You don't need to have a baby right now. You don't need to have the perfect career right now. Let go of putting a timeline on everything and relax into life, I'm feeling. Enjoy life's pleasures. Enjoy life's pleasures, and that weight will not only be taken off your shoulders, but those things you feel you should be doing at this stage in your life will seem less pressurized. You won't feel like this pressure cooker that's about to explode. Those things will come more naturally to you once you let go of having to have them right now. You don't always need to be so focused on material growth, on being completely stable and having your shit together at all times. The Queen of Pentacles is all about stability and material growth and having the perfect home. She's the practical one of all of the queens. And while these things are important, I'm feeling your future self really wants you to step away from that expectation and that heaviness you put on yourself. because it's going to burn you out and prevent you from reaching those goals that you want to reach. Okay, and this next row will be advice from your future self. So we've got be graceful in movement and action. Judgment. Ace of Wands. Eight of Wands reversed. Oh, you actually got an extra card. The Five of Pentacles reversed. An extra card came out during the pre-shuffle. And the Three of Cups again. The Three of Cups again. You've got the Three of Cups up here as well. You've got the Three of Cups in what you should focus on and the Three of Cups in your advice. A sign that your future self really wants you to get out and have a good time. The universe is all about balance, group 2, and I'm getting the sense you haven't been having enough fun lately. You need to find that balance between work and play. Sholin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Let things flow, let things be. I'm feeling, let things flow, let things be. There is no rush. You need to ask yourself how you can approach your goals and needs gracefully without pushing forcefully to make things happen. If you no longer know what you want or what your goals are, you need to slow down and take a breath. I feel your future self's advice here is to slow down, relax, and the answer will come. Don't force it. The Eight of Wands upright is making things happen quickly. It's about speed and action. And so in reverse here, in reverse, I'm feeling this is yet another sign to slow down and take the pressure off. Judgment. I'm feeling this epiphany will occur once you slow down and indulge yourself. This epiphany will occur, this wake-up call, which will initiate this new chapter in your life and help you to move towards a more truthful and spiritual future, the kind of future that will lead to living your life purpose. Look at the people emerging from the coffins here. Where's the camera? Look at all the people emerging from the coffins. Staring up at the angel in the sky, I'm feeling connecting with yourself, taking the pressure off, being at peace, going within, whilst also finding that time to relax and unwind will raise your vibration, group 2. I'm feeling there's a spiritual awakening that will occur once you slow down and decide what you really want. Once you decide the path to take that is less stressful and more in tune with who you are. You know, once you do find that path that's more in tune with who you are, doing this will spring this internal passion or spark for life again. With the Ace of Wands here, you will feel this new spark and energy, this zest and excitement, this inspiration for something, I feel. I'm feeling an exhilarating or exciting opportunity will present itself here, something you feel passionate about, which your future self is saying pursue. If it feels right, if it ignites the fire in you, then you know that it's right and that it's what you should be doing here. Being absorbed in gaining financially when it is making you feel heavy and making you feel just not good will be detrimental to your mental well-being. You need to get out of that lack mindset and see the beauty. Your future self is really asking you to have faith in the universe, group 2. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row right now. In fact, your future self is saying relax, let go. Have fun, find your flow and find your peace. Your overall message here, I'm feeling, is to relax, take the pressure off, and everything will fall into place, group 2. You need to find that balance in the near future. But as for right now, I'm feeling you really need to let your hair down. Let your hair down. And have that what will be attitude, at least for a little while. This will bring that inspiration and that drive. This will bring inspiration and drive, that energy that you need to move forwards. But yes, that's the message I'm getting for you, group 2. I think that's it from me. If this resonated, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Thanks, guys. Hello, group 3. If you chose the Sodalite, then this will be your reading. We'll be getting a message from your future self today. These initial cards are going to be an energy check. They'll be representing your current energy and what you're going through right now. So if this first section doesn't resonate, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. But what have we got here? We've got tree grounding. What is that? The 8 of Swords. And Temperance. Okay. Interesting that you got the Tree Grounding Oracle card, which is all about finding balance, and Temperance, which is the tarot card of balance. But I want to start with the 8 of Swords, because the 8 of Swords is all about self-imposed restriction. And so I feel you are currently in this place in your life where you are wondering who you can trust. This energy is much the same as group 2's reading, actually. But I'm feeling you are at this point where you are aware that your worries and anxieties are getting in the way of moving forward on something. You're becoming aware that in the past, your worries and anxieties have prevented you from being fully empowered in your life. The 8 of Swords comes right after the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is all about deception and lies, about dealing with someone or something that's quite sneaky or not telling the whole truth. And so I feel with the 8 of Swords here, you have had these worries from experiences you've been put through in the past. You've let those worries get the better of you, focusing too much on the things that could be wrong in your life. But with the Tree card and Temperance, I'm feeling you are aware of this. You're at this stage where you're trying to be more positive, see the good things, get out of your anxiety bubble and get grounded. Grounded like this tree. This tree is reaching up into the sky. You are trying to find the good that life has to offer. These feelings of anxiety and feelings of being disconnected from your body, from yourself, you've had enough of that. You may be trying to get outside more. I would suggest trying to get outside more and get your feet on the ground if you live somewhere where you can do that. But I just get this sense you are in this place of wanting more, group 3, of wanting to feel more connected with yourself, finding that balance. Finding that balance that Temperance brings. Finding the peace and trying to find a healthy balance of work, fun, and time for yourself. I'm also feeling for some, you may be learning something new with Temperance here. You are trying to educate yourself on a new thing that makes you feel good. That could be learning more about your spirituality, going within and learning more about yourself. It could be a new passion or project, or it could literally be starting a new course of some kind of training that you've wanted to do for a while. Whatever it is, you feel good about this. You're following your inner voice and you feel good about this new passion project or course or this spiritual journey. But that's what I'm getting from you, and from your energy, group 3. That's what I'm getting here. If that didn't resonate, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another pile. because we're going to jump straight into your reading. If I can get your first row. Your first row we have here is what your future self wants you to focus on that will assist you in the future. So your focus for right now. And we've got mirror. Who is triggering you? The Magician. The Eight of Wands. The Hierophant. And the Ten of Pentacles. Let's bring these down a little bit. Your future self wants you to focus on what is triggering you at this time and understand what is triggering you, group 3. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? What we have experienced in the past, trials and tribulations we have been put through, affect who we are today and how we deal with situations. How we deal with situations in our life is a reflection of what we've been through in the past, something that may be unhealed from the past. It explains why we react the way we do in certain situations. Your future self wants you to look at this, shed light on why you react the way you do. Ask yourself when you felt this way before. This may be the way you react to particular people in your life. You may be envious of a friend because they seem to have it all, or you may get agitated when a figure in your life tries to control you or make decisions for you. This could be a trigger from childhood. Maybe you have a parent figure that was very controlling. But whatever it is, focusing on those triggers that you have, doing that shadow work and shedding light on old wounds will assist you to move forward in a more positive light. This will assist you to be better, be a better version of yourself, a higher version of yourself. Healing those wounds will help you to come out stronger, help you to take on the world, group 3. You need to focus on stepping into your personal power, stepping into your personal power. You have the tools you need to do what you want to do or be who you want to be. The Magician has his tools. He can do it. I'm really drawn to the infinity symbol on this Magician's head. Infinity is all about time without end. It's the forever symbol. I'm feeling for some of you here, there may be a romantic interest coming into your life or just a passion that lights you up. And this is your forever person or forever passion. Like it feels like you want it forever. I had to say that because it popped into my head. But if you resonate with the new romance message, this connection is harmonious and peaceful and brings balance to your life. You have the Ten of Pentacles here too. So there is this sense of finding your person or working on your current relationship or finding the passion and building this abundance in your life that your future self wants you to focus on. The difficulties you've been dealing with are over. The difficulties you've been dealing with are over, and your future self really wants you to focus on moving forward. Find the energy and move forward. For some, there is this sense of focusing on your career, if that feels right to you. For others, I'm feeling again this sense of a new person rushing into your life that your future self wants you to enjoy. Don't focus all of your energy on this person. You do need to find that balance, but this connection will be good, I'm feeling, and it'll move quickly. With the Hierophant here, if you are starting a new project or you are trying to connect more with your spiritual self, I'm feeling this is great. focus on that, continue focusing on that. Some of you may be learning from someone who has a knowledge base around this new interest, a person or even course that you are learning from. This could even simply be watching, YouTube videos on the subject, or reading books that are fascinating to you and just feels right to you. I'm feeling your higher self wants you to continue down this path because it will benefit you in the future. You may be looking at how you've been brought up, or looking at your past and how you can make change, break the chains, break the cycle, so to speak. Your future self is encouraging you to seek guidance on something, I feel, group 3. If you have felt drawn to something but are yet to act on it, I feel this is a sign to act. Educate yourself, read some books, watch some videos, take a short course. There is a reason you feel drawn to a particular thing in your life. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a good one. And the reason you feel drawn to something particular in your life is abundance in all aspects of your life. Shedding light on triggers and educating yourself on what you were drawn to will open up doors to not only financial abundance, but this feeling of stability and these feelings of fulfillment, I feel, with the 10 of Pentacles here. The 10 of Pentacles is all about wealth and long-term success, building this foundation that will benefit your future in all aspects, focusing on your long-term goals that will bring success here, I feel. For some, you'll be building this empire that you can hand down to your children, this generational success. Shedding light on your triggers, addressing anything that's affected you negatively, and understanding why you do respond in certain ways to certain situations will bring this balance and security in your life. I'm also feeling setting routines in your life. I'm picturing some kind of schedule. Here. Setting routines. Set out time for work, passions, projects, spirituality, fun. Really focus on a routine and really focus on building that foundation and finding that balance that'll bring success for you. If you make your happiness and health a priority here, if you focus on loving yourself, then everything else will fall into place, I feel. But let's get your next set of cards. The next row here is what your future self wants you to let go of. So what your future self wants you to let go of, and you actually got 2 Moonology cards, only one was intended, but you have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and you have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. How are we going to do that? Death in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. So back to your Moonology cards. They both came flying out in the preparation, so I felt I really needed to take both of them. A new romantic cycle begins, meditate and contemplate. Now, I'm not feeling you should be letting go of new cycles or stop meditating. You have 2 new moons, new moon Libra, new moon Pisces. And new moons are all about new beginnings. And I definitely don't think anyone should ever let go of new beginnings. But, with this new romantic cycle begins card here, looking at the scales, you should find balance, as I have said, but I'm also feeling you should not compromise when it comes to looking after you, group 3. Still check up on your loved ones, but it's almost like You need to be unforgiving in filling your cup and finding time for the things you want and need out of life. I get the sense you are the type of person that puts others first often, and I feel this is a message from your future self to let go of that. At least for a little while, it's time to give to yourself. That message came out in another reading as well. This meditate and contemplate card I'm feeling is a sign to simply not let your head stay up in the clouds for too long. Come back down to the 3D and get grounded. Remain grounded and focused, and this will lead to the 10 of Pentacles, I feel. The meditate and contemplate card, yeah. I don't know if there's much more to say on that. Make sure you aren't avoiding any unnecessary, any words. Make sure you aren't avoiding any, not unnecessary, necessary change in your life, group 3. Don't avoid any necessary change with the death reversed here. Every ending is a new beginning. Don't sit and wallow in any disappointments from the past, and just remind yourself that sometimes getting ahead does take time. Sometimes there are setbacks and obstacles to really move forward in life. 7 of Wands. Let go of the need to prove yourself to anyone. Let go of any defensive feelings, and actually, letting go will empower you. Don't be defensive. Actually, looking at the woman in this picture, she doesn't look defensive at all. She's got all these wands poking at her, and she looks like she's at peace. Peace with herself, and she's remaining calm. So if you are finding this overwhelming feeling to defend yourself about decisions, then your future self is asking you to let that go. The 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is telling me sort of the same as the 7 of Wands. Let go of that need of recognition from others, group 3, that need of approval from others. But let's get your next set of cards. These will be advice from your future self, and you have Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. The 5 of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Strength. And the 2 of Cups. Okay. The broken arrow, I feel, is a sign you have been through a lot, group 3. Your future self acknowledges this, and now is the time to focus on yourself and find peace and balance. I do feel like I'm getting a little repetitive throughout this reading, so I do apologize. But like the 7 of Wands here, if you have been put in a situation where you feel you need to project how you really feel, or protect yourself or defend yourself, then this energy of peace is a sign from your future self that light is coming. This energy of peace, and embrace the energy of peace. You know what I mean? Peace is coming. I believe I read this about this card, and it said something about now is the time to honor you and your needs. As I've been saying, I'm hearing the arguments are ending. The arguments are ending. I'm hearing that. Sorry, it's just really coming out. I'm hoping it's all making sense. But you've got the 5 of Cups here as well. Your future self wants you to stop focusing on the situations that haven't worked in your life. Stop dwelling on it. Look at this woman staring down at the spilt cups. She's staring down at the spilt cups, not realizing there are full cups behind her here. There are opportunities right behind her. In fact, even further in the distance, there's a bridge. There's a bridge that can take her to a whole new world of opportunities. The city in the background and the bridge. I'm feeling like the magician. This Ace of Swords. Like the magician, your future self wants you to remind you of your power. Once you set out boundaries and protect yourself from overwhelming energies in your life, once you focus on you, I'm feeling with this card, you will be manifesting your wants and needs, your desires. Your advice from your future self is to approach situations logically and to really think before making decisions. Ask yourself, will this benefit me? Do I have time for this? Is this something I actually want to do? Do I enjoy having this person around me? I love this Strength card. She looks fabulous. She looks powerful. Intuitively, I'm feeling your future self is reminding you to look after yourself physically here, Group 3. Show up physically as the powerful person you are. Shopping or a new wardrobe may be in order, or just simply spending a little extra time in the morning to yourself. Allocating that time for you in the morning to get ready so you can appear as who you truly are. And I know that's easier said than done, especially if you have children or other responsibilities, but it may just mean getting out of bed a little earlier. I'm feeling your future self also wants you to know that you are stronger than you think, Group 3. Your guides have your back. The universe has your back. Don't let any negative thinking or negative people get you down. Acknowledge those thoughts or people. Ask yourself why you think that way, then watch it metaphorically flow away down the river and let it go. You also have the Two of Cups here. This is not a love reading, but I have been feeling there's a love message here for some of you. I'm feeling your future self wants you to know that your other half is coming. Your soulmate is coming. I'm also hearing, I can see you crying. I can see you crying. This message won't be for all, but there's this acknowledgement that you've been feeling down. You've been feeling alone. But there is this sense of finding your other half here with the Two of Cups. For others, I'm feeling you need to examine your friendships and remove anything that isn't serving you. But I'm also feeling for those friends you do resonate with, those who you feel you can speak your truth to, I'm hearing open up. Speak more to those who you feel you can trust. You may find the friends you feel you can trust are your other half, a person you are aligned with and can confide in. I'm feeling your future self's overall message here, Group 3, is to set up boundaries, shed light on any triggers, do that shadow work, and also be selfish. Where are you? Be selfish with your time. Make a schedule to fit your wants and needs around your everyday responsibilities so you can fill your cup. I hope that all made sense. It really just came flying out of me. But that's what I'm seeing for you. That is the message that I'm hearing and seeing. If this resonated, please don't forget to like the video. I really appreciate it. And subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Thanks. Hello, Group 4. If you chose the black Tourmaline, then this will be your reading on any messages from your future self. We'll be channeling any messages and advice from your future self today. These initial cards are an energy check. They'll be representing your current energy and what you're going through right now. So if this first section doesn't resonate, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. But we have, if I can pick the cards up, Dreamtime Creation, the Sun, and Seven of Cups. Okay, wow. What an energy. There's this sense of freedom going on here for you, Group 4. You have choices. You may have just come out of a difficult relationship or situation. You may have simply done a lot of internal work and now you're feeling good. You are on the road to that positive mindset. That is your focus right now. This little person on the horse, the little person on the horse here, I'm feeling in this instance, that grin on his face. I mean, I know it's a little bit blurred, but I can see it and I can feel it. That grin on his face is because he can see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's this realization of, I have options. I'm hearing I can do what I want now. Almost like you didn't realize you had these options before. So many choices, so many options, and you feel very happy about this. You feel rather free right now, or at least you can see the freedom at the end of the tunnel. You can see the crap that you've been through in the rear view mirror. And I'm picturing this grin on your face and your foot planted down on the throttle, saying goodbye to whatever may have been holding you back before. I love this Dreamtime Creation card. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. This Aboriginal man is playing the didgeridoo. He's singing his dreams into existence. This realization that you can do whatever you want, Group 4, is encouraging you to really contemplate what it is that you want. I'm feeling with the third eye here. I don't know if you can see that. He has a third eye there, and the colorful images flowing through his head and out of the didgeridoo down to the 3D, that you are in this time where you're trying to connect with your spirituality more, Group 4. You are also at this time where you want to take some risks and explore your options. You may want to take some kind of creative risk. It's a car driving past, someone's mowing their lawns. There's always something going on when I'm trying to film. But that's what I'm seeing for your current energy, Group 4. You're in a good place with options and new beginnings and creative flow. Even if you aren't feeling completely sunny and bright and happy right now, I feel you can see that in the future. You can see that with all the options and this opening of your mind. So if that resonated, then do stick around. If it didn't resonate, then I'd head back to the introduction and see if you feel drawn to another group. But yes, let's jump into it. The first set of cards here is representing what your future self wants you to focus on. And you have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms, the Hermit, the Moon, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords reversed. I'm really sorry if you can hear the mowing in the background. It's unavoidable. I can only film at certain times in the day, or certain times in the week even. But yes, with this Council of Light, I'm kind of feeling you are already doing this, Group 4, or at least focusing on your spirituality. But with the Council of Light here, I'm feeling your future self really wants you to continue trying to connect with your guides, ask for signs from them, meditate. I'm feeling with this card popping up, the reason you may be feeling more freedom and the reason doors are opening up to you is because you are being guided by your spiritual team towards your soul mission. You also have the Hermit here. Take time for yourself, go within, Connect with your guides and your higher self and seek out the answers that you are looking for. As I said, ask for signs from your guides. I'm messing up the cards. Because with these options can come this overwhelming confusion with the moon here. The moon is all about being confused. Being a little stuck in the fantasy, but with this landing in the what to focus on row, I'm feeling you should fantasize a little, group 4. Go into hermit mode and fantasize a little. Think about your options. Go into hermit mode, let your imagination go a little. Without dreams and imagination, we can't focus on what we want out of life. We can't have a clear direction of what we want to manifest into the 3D. I'm feeling your future self is saying here, it's okay to dream, it's okay to fantasize. It's okay to dream and fantasize at this point in your life. And I'm feeling your future self's advice here is here to fantasize is coming through, because once you do go within and dream big, I'm feeling you'll come up with a plan for creating this success. You'll come up with a plan for creating this abundance in your life. The King of Pentacles is all about success in a financial sense, finding stability. He's extremely grounded, and when he commits to something, he commits. It's funny because on one side, I'm feeling your advice here is to withdraw, go within and let your mind wander, dream big, fantasize about the good things that could enter your life. But on the other side, I'm feeling the reason your future self wants you to focus on that right now is because when you do, an idea is going to come to you. And that will bring you more stability, get you grounded. And when that idea comes, your future self wants you to become more consistent and committed to the idea or goal, because it will bring abundance. We have the Page of Swords in reverse here. I'm feeling with the Page of Swords in reverse here that if in the near future news comes to you that doesn't feel right, instinctively you don't trust it, then look into that. There's something here about news coming towards you that doesn't feel right to you, and you should investigate that. Ask more questions, get to the bottom of the news. Where did it originally come from? Get all the facts, group 4. That's what I'm feeling for that. That's what I'm feeling for what your future self wants you to focus on right now. Now let's get your next set of cards. These will be around what you need to let go of, what your future self wants you to let go of. And we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. This is feeling similar to another reading, an earlier reading. I can't remember which one. With this, the end of a tough cycle approaches, I'm actually feeling you've already let go of that tough cycle, group 4, and this is an acknowledgement from your future self that that was the right thing to do. I'm feeling in the energy that you are already naturally in a letting go phase in your life. So I don't know that there's going to be much to say here, because I'm feeling you're already on the right path. But for those who aren't, know that the tough cycle is ending and the light at the tunnel is, that light at the end of the tunnel is coming. We've got the Seven of Swords here. Your future self wants you to let go of any deceptive people in your life, anyone who you can't fully trust or who feels quite misleading to you. Interestingly, you have the Four of Swords in the row of what to let go of, but the Hermit as what to focus on. In my opinion, Four of Swords can be Hermit energy, but it's more around rest and recuperation. So I'm feeling here, group 4, that your future self really wants you to, yes, dream big. Yes, go within and contemplate, connect with your spirit guides, but also with the Four of Swords in this position, don't withdraw to the extent you aren't letting the world in. It's okay to fantasize. It's okay to dream. In fact, your future self is encouraging it. Just don't withdraw without some kind of meaning behind it. If you are choosing yourself, I mean, obviously you need to choose yourself. Always choose yourself. I'm feeling with this Four of Swords energy, if you're closing yourself up in your house and going into hermit mode, make sure there's a reason behind it. Meditation, connection with spirit, self-love. I'm hearing don't curl up into a ball and do nothing. It's okay to rest, of course, but I'm feeling your future self wants you to work on yourself and focus on how to move forward gently. I hope that makes sense. If you're going into hermit mode, don't shut your mind off completely. That's what I'm feeling. And you have the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups upright is all about family and happy memories, nostalgia, your hometown or childhood in a general sense. But in reverse, it's about any bad past memories. It's about letting negative past experiences get in your head. I'm feeling the message here is to not let past experiences get stuck in your head. Distance yourself from those past memories. And those past memories that don't feel good, accept and acknowledge the memory that you have. Of course, look at it, accept it, acknowledge it, allow that negative energy to flow through you and let it go, group 4. It's okay to feel those feelings. In fact, you should feel them, but I'm feeling your future self is asking you to not let those feelings linger. Acknowledge them and let them go. You also have the Queen of Swords in reverse here. Don't let any negative energy block you off from the world. Yes, I feel you are in a good place right now, group 4. You are on the right path, but there's something about not putting walls up around you to the extent you don't let anyone in. Yes, let go of any toxic people in your life, but don't put your walls up so high that no one can come in. But let's get your last cards. This will be advice from your future self. And we have Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Yes. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Cups. Choices again. The Fool. Okay, interesting. I believe group 3 had a similar message come through in relation to breaking chains and, you know, around ancestral patterns. So if you felt drawn to group 3, I would check that reading out also. There may be a message there for you. But this big energy of letting go of your old life, and I've felt that energy since the beginning of your reading here, group 4. Excuse me. Even in the energy check at the beginning of your reading, I felt that sense of joy around leaving something behind. Part of this may be letting go of patterns that have been generational in your family. patterns that may be quite toxic or don't serve you on a soul level. If not, then I'm feeling your advice here from your future self is to look into any patterns in your life that aren't working, that don't feel good, any behaviors that feel toxic or not right that may have been passed down, and move past that, break the chains and figure out another way of doing things. You also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm feeling if after contemplation and going within, you still feel blocked in some way, group 4, your energy still feels blocked or stagnant, you can't decide what your next move is, then you need to remember that the wheel is constantly turning. Nothing stays the same. I'm feeling you need to be patient and focus on your future. Visualize your future. The Six of Swords is all about moving away from the drama in your life. The woman on this boat may still be in choppy waters here. She may still be recovering from the drama that was involved with the Five of Swords, but she can see the calm ocean out ahead and she can see a peaceful island in the distance. I'm feeling you need to remain focused on creating your dream life here and finding the peace in life, group 4. Because you do have so many options. You have so many options. Seven of Cups. If you remember, you had the Seven of Cups in your energy check. The choices are endless. The Seven of Cups has come up again. The choices are endless. You may have all of these thoughts and ideas of what to do next, of how to move forward. Try to go within and don't get too stuck in this energy of indecision. Of course, take your time and think of the big things, fantasize. But I'm a big believer that if you think of something that feels right on the inside, if you feel called to do it, but it seems impossible to attain, that you need to believe you can do it. So I think your advice here from your future self, group 4, is to, yes, fantasize, think big, but then you need to make a decision of how to attain that and take the leap. Take the leap. You've got the Fool here. This woman is about to step into the unknown. She has decided to take the leap on something and start a new phase in her life, even though she doesn't really know what's coming next. She's ready for the adventure. The Fool is all about having faith and being fearless. So once you have decided on what you really want, group 4, I'm feeling, yes, you need to consider how to attain that, but you also need to have faith and fully believe you will attain that. Attain that. Anyway, and take some risks with the Fool here. I'm feeling you are at this freeing and very contemplative stage of your life, group 4, as I have said, letting go of some things, leaving some things behind, and this is going to invite a new and positive energy into your life and open many doors. But yes, that's what I'm seeing for you. That's the message I'm seeing from your future self. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. Thanks, guys.